So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. So quite a contest we have in store. Just listen to the noise level from the stands. And we're underway. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Tries a through ball. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Looks to slip it through. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now the pass. Flags up.
Oh, just when we were about to appreciate a lovely one-touch pass, the flag ruined the moment.
Keeper's got good distance on that. He scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Who's going to make this theirs? Passes it through. He's had a shot! It's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution. Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
It's a throw. Throw in. Aim forward. Looks like a good ball through. Spoon forward. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Aimed long and direct. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Pumps it upfield. Good challenge, he just stood firm. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Ooh, that was marginal, I'd say, very marginal.
Plays it out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Battles to win it back. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Looks to slip it through. Has a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Look, all it needs now is a slightly later run beyond that defence and the flag will stay down. It's a move that looks very promising, and of course, the timing is absolutely key.
Gomez. Who's going to make this theirs? It's a long forward pass. He's gone for it! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Liverpool had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Oh, he really wanted that.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination, and hard to contain.
Out to the flank. He's in space and looking for options. Lovely bit of skill. Turns and goes back. Now the pass. A real chance to break. Chance to shoot. Inter Milan, saved by a gutsy tackle. He had to get it right.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. I can only say, well done, son.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Sprint it wide. Now here's the through ball. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Coaxed out to the wing. He's there to get rid. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. It's gone a long way up and away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Hurtles into the tackle. Gets it back. Stefan de Vrij. There's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Liverpool looked good for their lead. As soon as they went ahead, they took full advantage of a loss of concentration and landed a second blow before recovery from the first. It's kicking them while they're down, and it's got to be done.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. That's the start of another 45 minutes. It's been played to a promising move. Salah. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Sommer gets it upfield. Great ball, now the shots! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Çalhanoğlu tries a through ball. Danger averted for now. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Çalhanoğlu tries a long pass towards the front. Dinks one in. Away from immediate danger. Floats one over. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Çalhanoğlu pulls short.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Thrust towards the front line. He spotted the run and played him through. Done very well to intervene. Looking to force his way through. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Looks like a good ball through. Can he find a finish now? Great reaction. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, that could so easily have been game over. There would have been no way back from 3 behind.
Inter Milan get it back again. Tries the route one option. Tries a through ball. Aimed in towards the centre. That's not going to find its target. Now the pass. That's a throw. Inter Milan have a sub ready to come on.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Battles to win it back. Goes long and forward. Been repelled and out to safety. Gomez Who's going to make this theirs? Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Out wide to the right. It's come loose. And the referee brings it to a close. Pretty much the ideal start. A win on the first day and a platform on which to build. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good solid team display for me.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's got to be the very flexible Raheem.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It into the area, clears it out of harm's way, aim forward. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's a long forward pass. A long pass towards the front. Thrust towards the front line. Passes it through. Cuts it out. Plays it out to the wing. boots it upfield. Gets it back. This has gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Looks to slip it through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Header! It's in! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Here it is now, surely! What about it? And already they're looking to run away with it. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
Second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Tries a through ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Now the pass. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. That's not going to make it. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The route one option. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Plays it out to the flank. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Towards the front, lobs it in gently. He's had a go! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Great challenge. Sterling. Sterling. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, extraordinary.
Well, he was right in front of goal, and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
Back to base. Gets it upfield. Tries a through ball. Still going. Where to next? Good run. Ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? Sterling. And it's Salah. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now it's Sterling. Passes it through. Big chance! They've done it! And they are right back within touch! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So is this the start of a comeback? There's the whistle for half-time.
Liverpool have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Gets things going for the second half. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Van Dijk. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Floats one over. Shakes the shoots. He has done it.
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Forward it goes. Now here's the through ball. Nicely controlled. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
And the finish! Coaxed out to the wing. Oh, that's neat. Can he find a finish now? Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looks like a good ball through. Goalkeeper's ball. Flags up.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Sterling, out to the left it goes. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Towering header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Forward. Spoon forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Sterling. Plays Plays it out to the wing. So what now? Now the pass. Sterling looking to get on the end of this. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Pumps it forwards. Tries to cut back. It's there to get rid. And he's lifted it over.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Out to the left it goes. Mohamed Salah is being picked on here.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
It's gone a long way up and away. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It so nearly came off for him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Looks to slip it through. Tries a through ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries lifting it over. Now the pass. And through to the goalkeeper. It's a long forward pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Liverpool made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Not the easiest, but I'm going to keep more of an eye on Romelu Lukaku here. He may not look the most polished centre-forward, but he has a physical presence about him. He's good on the turn for a big man, and he loves to work the ball onto that very powerful left foot.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Now it's Lukaku. De Bruyne. So what now? Lofted into the middle. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. De Bruyne. Lukaku has a go! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
De Bruyne!
I suppose the consolation here is that at least he hit the target, but I think he knew that because of the contact. His effort lacked the power.
De Bruyne goes short. Aimed long and direct. And it's Salah. Tries a through ball. He's put it on the right now. What's on? Oh, that's neat. Pumps it upfield. Long and high towards the flank. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Up to meet it! And he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Passes it through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's broken through. They've scored! There is the breakthrough.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
get it forward quickly. Deftly done. Mohamed Salah! He's done very well to get to that.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Looks like a good ball through. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Looks to slip it through. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mohamed Salah. Back to the keeper and go again. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Tries a through ball. Mohamed Salah has gone out. And that's another throw. De Bruyne. Belts one. That was mighty close. Goes long and forward. Dinks one in. Now here's the through ball. He's made certain that won't get through. Who's going to make this theirs? Gets his foot in there. And the through ball is intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
He slid it through. And he's there to hoof it away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Just a fraction high.
Well, how close can you get? That must have been a matter of inches. Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho, and only a goal will do for them.
It's a long forward pass. Now it's Lukaku. De Bruyne tries to stroke it through. Well positioned to make that interception. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Aim forward. It's a fabulous position. He's got away with one there. Van Dijk gets Gets it back. Thrust towards the front line. Looks like a good ball through. Danger averted for now.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Looking to widen the gap even further here. Mohamed Salah. Spoon forward. Looks to slip it through. Well weighted. Lukaku, he's onside. Lukaku is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And back to base. Ball's loose, who's getting there? The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So, another set play. Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success. Napoli have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Now the pass. De Bruyne plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. De Bruyne pumps it forwards. Pumps it upfield. Managed to get it away. Mohamed Salah has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Oh, off the bar! Mohamed Salah passes it through. Flags up.
He may have been caught offside, but that's his game. He plays on the shoulder of the last defender and hopes to time it right, Peter.
Battles to win it back. Salah. Now the pass. And he's onside. Out wide to the right. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Out to the left it goes. The final, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Hooks it upfield. Looks to slip it through. A chance! Away from immediate danger. Tries a through ball. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Looks like a good ball through. And out to safety. Knocks it towards the front. Gets into some space. Wonderful quick feet. And time is up. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Well, once they got that goal, I just thought they were very dogged in seeing the game through. And that clean sheet, key to the win.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
So it's away we go then. Gets it back. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. not the cross he had in mind. Hoists it high. Forward it goes. Now the pass. And he's onside. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Napoli finally get themselves a breather.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
Played out to the wing. Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Good clearance and very necessary. For goal! There it is! Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Van Dijk gets into the right position to intercept. Plays it into the channel. Now here's the through ball. Has a swing at it! He has done it! And already they're looking to run away with it. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Mohamed Salah is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3. That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Should be the keepers. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Crosses into the area. Good delivery, no joy.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Battles to win it back. De Bruyne. Pushes it out wide. Lobs it in gently. Can he find a finish now? Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And he's there to hoof it away. De Bruyne. Aim forward. He's off on a marauding run. Who's going to make this theirs? It's a loose ball, and the flag has stayed down. Nicely controlled. Can he put it away? That is wayward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gets it back. Tries a through ball. And that's been repelled. Has a look and has a go. Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Into the channel, there's the ball in. Fair effort, he reacted well.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Header!
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Out to the left it goes. No, that's not the ball he wanted. It's De Bruyne. De Bruyne plays it out to the wing. And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it was a bang-bang 45 minutes. That quick-fire double has left their opponents a little muddled, and they can't allow this 15-minute break now to cause a switching off.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. To the last 45 minutes in this game of substantial significance. And he's made certain that won't get through. Passes it through. Hurls himself at it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
It so nearly came off for him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. De Bruyne. Looks like a good ball through. Gets it upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. De Bruyne. Dinks one in. Clears it out of harm's way. Boots it upfield. Looks to thread it through. That's put paid to a promising move.
Napoli have anticipated an...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Mohamed Salah, ready to try one. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Fine defending there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Looks to slip it through. Promising cross. The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. De Bruyne pumps it upfield. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
And it's De Bruyne. Well positioned to make that interception. Pumps it forwards. Out wide to the right. Van Dijk. battles to win it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Belts one. Now the pass. Wonderful quick feet. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Yeah, I think if he's going to make better progress, then he's going to need to find a little more space, and I think his team can help out by getting one or two others around him to give him a bit more support as well, because at this moment...
It's in! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
They've managed to get it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Mohamed Salah is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Tries a through ball. Mohamed Salah is flagged offside.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
So not long left in this now. Away from immediate danger. He's in space and looking for options. Keeper's ball. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. De Bruyne passes it through. Great leap! Oh, taken with style. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
All square again into the dying minutes. It's gone a long way up and away. Tries to stroke it through. He can get that clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next stage. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, it's a group campaign with significantly more ups than downs for me, and a big step achieved to take the pressure off for what remains. They're in a great position now.
Hello and welcome to you all from the Giuseppe Meazza in Milan. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's the whistle. Çalhanoğlu looks to slip it through. Mohamed Salah with the ball through. Hits one! He's delivered all right! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Inter Milan trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Van Dijk, great challenge. Tries a through ball. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Meets it first time! That is wayward. That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. He scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Goes for goal! Yes! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
That'll be a corner. Mohamed Salah. Here comes another cross. They've scored! And they get themselves in front! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Stefan de Vrij. He's way through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now the pass. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu passes it through. Can he put it away? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Aimed long and direct. Lobs it in gently. Chance! Shoots! And in it goes! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens. Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Looks like a good ball through. Has a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Oh, he really wanted that.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Van Dijk. Pumps it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Tries the volley! That really should have hit the net. Stefan de Vrij. Gets into some space. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Who's going to make this theirs? Forward it goes. Back in once more. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
Çalhanoğlu. Now here's the through ball. Spoon forward. And he's made certain that won't get through. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? How about it? Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
With a delicate ball. Into Milan, get it back again. Two minutes to be added on. Floats one over. Mohamed Salah. He's gone for it! There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Here we go again then. Tries a through ball. He's put his foot right through that one. Tries to stroke it through. It'll be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Point-blank header! Not out the best in the keeper.
They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Plays it out to the flank. Here's the cross. It wasn't a great header in the end.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
Looks to dink one in. And the ball is out of play. Passes it through. Now the pass. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Out to the left it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mohamed Salah tries lifting it over. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Well, that had to be more accurate. Tries a through ball. Whipped in. Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
He put on quite a show there.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Aimed long and direct. Passes it through. Great leap! It's in! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gets it back. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Looks like a good ball through. He's had a shot! Blocks! That's really good defending. He's made sure that that won't get through. And now they can launch a counter. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Who's going to make this theirs? Plays it out to the wing. And that's a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So not long left in this now. Inter Milan look as though they are set to go out. Looks to thread it through. Clears it out of harm's way. He's in space and looking for options. Sommer gets it upfield. Stefan de Vrij. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Dashing forward at pace. And that's a goal kick. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Pumps it upfield. And that is that. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
When you get free-flowing football out wide with consistent supply into the box, it brings excitement and entertainment to the proceedings. And that was a brilliant display of good wing play for me. And just to add, usually if you're enjoying good success from the flanks, it will be shut down or disrupted in some way. But they deserve great credit for maintaining energy and a liveliness to their play.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I'm going to go for the little wriggler, that is Raheem Sterling. His small frame and pace gives him a real advantage over bigger, slower defenders. And his turning sharpness is another very tricky part of his game, and he's a handful.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's gone for it! He's tried one! Boots it to safety.
Well, it's certainly a very promising start so far, but they've come up against a really solid defence. They're going to need to find just a little more...
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And the defence can get it clear. Pushes it out wide. Say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Brings it forward. It's a loose ball. It's got through and tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. It's gone for a throw-in. Sterling. With the ball through. That's offside. Yes, it is.
It's a pity he slightly mistimed his run. Maybe he wasn't expecting the ball to come his way as fast as it did.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Sterling. And it's Salah. Still goalless. Looks to dink one in. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Plays it out to the wing. Sterling passes it through. Decent progress down the left. Swept in. Shoots! Knocks it towards the front. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Tries a through ball. He's there to get rid. Point blank header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. Van Dijk gets it away. Hits one! Loose ball, who's going to get that? Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Drills one in. Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
That's a half-decent try.
Well, with this guy and the talent he's got, you know he's probably going to try his luck from there, but that one he didn't really get right at all.
Loose, who's getting there? The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
battles to win it back. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Who's going to make this theirs? Now here's the through ball. That intervention was very necessary. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Second half gets underway. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Now it's Sterling. Sterling, this is promising. Great reaction. There's a goal! There is the breakthrough. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Now here's the through ball. He's dealt with that well. And the finish! Always going over the top.
Well, that was a very decent shot from distance. You know, a little less strength and it might have just dipped under the bar. Good effort, though.
Aimed long and direct. It through, shoots, and a second time, he scored!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Tries a through ball. Danger averted for now. Now the pass. Managed to get it away. Surely a shot. Caught offside that time.
Just a little more precision, and that longer pass and run in behind will come off very nicely. The understanding is very good, but the execution can't quite match up. Not yet, at least.
Lobs it in gently. Keeper's got good distance on that. This has gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Mohamed Salah is being picked on here.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tries to stroke it through. Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. Mohamed Salah with the ball through. He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Out wide to the right. Tries a through ball. Clears it out of harm's way. Gets it back. Just about up to 75 minutes. Tries a long pass towards the front. And out to safety. Mohamed Salah, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Passes it through. Defence has got rid of that. Sterling. That's a throw. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Gets it back. Looks like a good ball through. Can he finish? Oh, it's there! And they get themselves in front! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
Looks to slip it through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And out to safety. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Good effort first time.
Well, to execute a first-time volley like that with power, I think you need to get everything in perfect order, and not quite.
Away from immediate danger. Has a look and has a go. stolen level at the last!
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
All square again into the dying minutes. Early ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Played it again. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Done very well to intervene. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Well, how will we look back on that?
Wow, like so many of these games, that just flew by. There was great excitement in the match, and it kept everybody guessing which way it was going to turn. I think in the end, I doubt that there'll be much cause for complaint.
It's the halfway point in this season's Champions League. Knockout football from now on. It's win or bust. So we reach the business end of the competition. No second chances, no margin for error. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's trying the shot. It's broken loose.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Looks to slip it through. Mohamed Salah. He's off on a marauding run. And he's done it!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Mohamed Salah just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside. And I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Lovely feet. It's a loose ball. Tries a through ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Managed to get it away. Can he put it away? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Shot a goal! They've scored! 2 to the good, they have breathing space. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to. That second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Defence has got rid of that.
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Defence can get it clear. It's come loose. Whistle's gone, that's foul. to pull clear here. Gomez. Mohamed Salah. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Out to the left it goes. Who's going to make this theirs? Aimed long and direct. He'll have a dip! Oh, my word, that is fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Away from immediate danger. Højbjerg plays it out to the wing. Gomez does well to read it and intercepts. Cuts it out. Højbjerg. Passes it through. Gomez. Pumps it upfield. Tries to stroke it through. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Oh, that's neat. Chance! And in it goes! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Here we go again then. Crosses it in low. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Spoon forward. Tries a long pass towards the front. Looks like a good ball through. Out to the left it goes. Can he find a finish now? Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Hoists it high, clears it out of harm's way. And he's made sure that that won't get through. It's got through. Can he finish? And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too.
He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Tries to get it forward quickly. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That intervention was very necessary. Lobs it in gently. He's in space and looking for options. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Salah. Gomez is the guilty party there.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And he's there to hoof it away. Tries the route one option. Goes long and forward. Deftly done. He's there to get rid. Ball's gone out of play. In it comes. He's dealt with that well. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Danger averted for now. Looks to slip it through. Here it comes. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Plays a clever pass. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. The home support won't enjoy that.
Or maybe they're just feeling the pressure and trying a little too hard. You know, if the manager can calm them down more, I think they'll fare better.
Comes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. Plays it over to the other flank. Aimed long and direct. Floats one over. And out to safety. Well played, he saw that coming. Tries a through ball. And he has been fouled there. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that is that. A huge result. A place in the next round is theirs to lose now. Success on away territory, a lead to protect at home. It is looking really good. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Liverpool were given a fantastic boost with their early goal, and the edge it gave them and that extra belief and confidence just made it much harder for the opposition to settle. I think it was a crucial early impact.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. It's Højbjerg. Højbjerg passes it through. Who's going to make this theirs? Dinks one in. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Into the channel. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. The defence can get it clear. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Good defending. He knew he had to stop it right there. Chance! What a save! Terrific reactions! Mohamed Salah tries to dink it in. Tries a through ball. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
No goals as yet. Salah. Driving on, he could shoot here. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? And it's in the back of the net! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Great challenge. Now the pass. Shoots! Goal! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. It's Salah, long and high towards the flank. Now here's the through ball. Well, it shouldn't have ended like that. It's a shame, everything was really looking good.
Look, sometimes you're already thinking about what you're going to do next, and you suffer a little lapse in concentration and end up with a red-faced moment like that. It's very frustrating.
Looks like a good ball through. Cuts it out. Pumps it upfield. Can he find a finish now? Mohamed Salah, proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. He's gone for it! Back out it comes. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Mohamed Salah having a look. Looks to slip it through. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Looks like a good ball through. Mohamed Salah. Ball swung in. Clears it out of harm's way. Away from immediate danger. So what now? It's a throw in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Liverpool looked good for their lead. As soon as they went ahead, they took full advantage of a loss of concentration and landed a second blow before recovery from the first. It's kicking them while they're down, and it's got to be done.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals and two between them at half-time. Looks to thread it through. Aimed long and direct. Now the pass. A chance! And he's there to hoof it away. Salah. Hits one! He's got away with one there. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, great save, real class.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Good running with the ball, can they build on it?
Marseille have made it clear.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he's on his way! The referee's awarded a free kick. Spoon forward.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Tries a through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Harmlessly behind. Can he score? Good clearance and very necessary. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Looking to pull clear here. He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone for the shot. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Shot at goal! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! Well, that's where he wants it. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets it back. And the finish! It's a loose ball. Has a shot! And the ball's come out. That's gone a long way up and away. Pushes it out wide. There's no flag. Chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Oh, he's broken through. He'll have a dip and shoots. It's come loose. Højbjerg gets good distance on it. Marseille have a free kick. Deftly done. Looks to dink one in. Drilled in low. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? Good challenge. He just stood firm. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries a long pass towards the front. Passes it through. Big chance here! Keeper's got his work done. Van Dijk was not to be moved. Plays it out to the flank.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Chance to shoot. He's away. In it goes. More and more and more and more. They are running riot. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
The final whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, tactically, they looked as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up at the back to the extent they did, then there must be a pressure on the ball ahead of things. Otherwise, your whole system is going to break down. And I think there was a good discipline about what they did, really, in affecting that.